what does that loss mean in the big picture of things? You still have 4 games on the Stingrays, but that one's got to be kind of a dagger right there.
Well, the last 2 games, I mean, last 4, I mean, obviously we want to take advantage of being at home, at our homestand, but we have to, certainly compete and battle a lot harder if you're going to beat a team that's in front of you, especially with, we're chasing playoffs and it's going to be right down to the end, but you have to work and compete and battle, and, we had a sense of, a lot of lost battles, a lot of stick battles, and it just contained us, and we just couldn't fight through it, or for whatever reason, or get going.
What's going to be the mindset going into Florida, getting on the road for a couple of games?
Well, keeping things a little simpler, but our urgency level and our battle count has to be higher. They're a good hockey team, and we have to be ready to play and play a 60-minute hockey game. Not 20, not 40, but 60. And our third periods haven't been good at all. For whatever reason, and we'll have to try to sort that out and fix that. But we have to be better. And we'll see with lineup what we have to do to shake things up and to change things. But obviously our bodies are a little light right now, so we need everybody. But in the same breath too, like you can control one thing is your effort level and your ability to compete and work, and that's something internal. Whether you're in a corner with somebody and you want that puck, if you want it bad enough, you're going to get the puck. And there are some guys that are doing a really good job of that and paying the price and doing some really good things, but it can't be 60-40. It's got to be everyone going through it. And, we're giving up way more, than shots, and it's getting old.
Is it fair to say that everybody is, in a sense, on the block as far as whether they're in the lineup or out of the lineup, or potential for a trade at some point?
Well, I think we've done a lot of changes, and but the biggest thing too is we have some guys that are not they're not healthy. We're at our bare bone numbers right now. You always want to do everything you can to improve the team, and we just it's not enough. We're just not we're not against a team that plays pretty tight inside, and they protect it and they have some size, but a lot of it's just compete level, and we're willing to battle, and like I said, there's some guys that are doing it and some guys that can play those types of games and play with men, and and some guys can get exposed a little bit.
Were there any positives that you can take away from this game?
No, not at all. We try to stay positive, and you want to stay positive, but at the same time too, effort level and that compete, that's something you can control as a person. You can live with that. And we saw that, not go in the past. We saw that, last weekend. Yeah, you can be satisfied. You should never be satisfied, but you can say, what, we did work. We did compete. What, we made some mistakes, but, getting pushed off pucks and losing stick battles and all that, it's unacceptable.
5 games in 7 days, and then you've got another day off and then another 2 games.
Yeah.
How physically taxing is it becoming on the team, and is there anything that you can do, short of sitting guys out of the lineup in order to get extra rest, in order to get the batteries recharged?
Well, we don't have anybody yet to put in. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not an excuse. They're professional hockey players. How they treat their bodies away from the rink and what they do to prepare themselves, and their adequate rest and maintenance that they have, that translates into, they're playing their energy levels. And, you see some guys that don't have a drop-off. And if there's, signs of, fatigue and guys being tired, whether it's physical or mental, this is part of the culture of this league. This is pro hockey. This is what you have to do. We did it, in November, and we've done it in the past, and we've had success doing it. But, there is a second gear that you need to, at this time of the year, with the way that this league kind of starts to go into a new season around now, where the second gears kick in, and that's where we haven't found that second gear. And we need to find it fast, because the level of urgency and compete rises at this point of the year, and you're seeing that in the hockey and the execution level, because everything that's at stake now is much more graver. So every loss or every goal that's scored against is magnified tenfold because of the importance of it. And that's where, as a group or individually, you have to raise your game, because the space that you had in November, December, you don't have it now, because the stakes are higher. And now we're starting to find that, or getting squeezed And we have to work for our space, and we're not working hard enough to get in or through our space to penetrate that, and that's the difference right now. Thank you.
Patrick, you got 4 games in hand, with 8 games out of a playoff contention spot. What's that loss tonight, guys?
It's definitely something we need to reevaluate ourselves. We're on a 3-game skid, well, since I've been here so far, and we just need to take it one step at a time, look at every aspect of the game, and change our mistakes.
Were you guys going to kind of do taking tomorrow off and then going into Florida for a 2-game trip?
Well, the guys have been playing a lot lately, so we're probably just going to take it a little easy, work on more of the X's and O's rather than the skating and passing, and we just need to do that.
You've had 4 points in the 3 games that you returned to Orlando. Can you tell a difference in your game from when you were here first time around to where you are now after having all that time up in Toronto?
Yeah, definitely. It's more of a confidence type thing, holding the puck, doing certain plays, knowing when not to and when to make certain plays. I wouldn't say you could slow the game down a little bit, but it's towards that. Yeah.
So you guys take me through that goal.
Delis? Oh, Delis. Delis, he's always in a good position. Once I got the puck, I looked right up ice, and he's right there. Like, he's always open. So it was easy to give him a puck. He came through the blue line, weaved through the D, passed back to me. I fake shot, passed back to him, and he just walked in and put a shot. Nice goal.
What's the mood in the locker room now that your team is now on a 4-game losing streak, and unfortunately, all 4 of those games have come at home?
Like, we love to take pride in our home. It's great atmosphere. The fans are bar none. Like, this place is amazing. We definitely need to pick it up for them. That's first of all, and then for ourselves, because we know we're a good team, and we just need to put it on paper now. Thanks.
Thanks, Patrick.
Yeah.